Hello, welcome. I'm Jan Holland from Sydney, Australia, and I'd like to introduce to you Roos Vos. Roos is a business and life coach for small business owners who want to start or grow their own business and live the life they want to live. Roos lives in Amsterdam. Welcome, Roos.
Thank you so much, Jeanette.
Oh, it's
I
so
love
lovely to have this chat. And we decided that I was going to talk about health and you were going to talk about money for the over 50s. So I'm just wondering, for you, why is the topic of money important for you?
Yeah, I think it's really important to find freedom. I think that the money gives us freedom. If you have enough money, and it also makes you independent. So I think especially for women, it's important to earn their own money if you like to. It's not a must, of course, but I think it's still a lot of tension around money to talk about it, and it gives us a lot of emotions. We have a lot of judgmental thoughts about having money, and I've been studying our thoughts, our mindset around money the last couple of years, and I think it's really an interesting topic, and yeah, that's why I'd like to talk about it. Yes.
Fantastic. And for the over 50s, should we reconsider how we use money?
Yeah, for me, there has been a change in my mind. I've been a business owner for 20 years. I've been running my own store. So money every day was really important. Otherwise, I couldn't survive. And I had to pay my rent, my employees, my stock. And so it was really a lot of tension around money. And when I turned 50, I felt less free to take those risks anymore. So I was like, yeah, there was a different angle for me around money, because I felt like I'm getting older. My children, my both daughters are getting older, and how long can I still work? And yeah, is it really necessary to take that much risk? So I quit my business, I quit my store, I ended it, and I started my coaching business. So that's a couple of years ago, and now I'm much more how do you say, concerned about earning money and keeping money and saving money, and be more aware of it. Like so there is a different way of yeah.
So when
Working
you
with
were running the business, was it more about managing risk? Whereas now that you stopped running the business, it's more the choices that you make?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was managing risks. That's, I think, a lot of entrepreneurs who are running a physical space especially, they take a lot of risks, and you have to be, yeah, all the time very aware what choices do you make, what so yeah, money is really a big thing. And yeah, I was uh, self-conscious about it, and not afraid to take risks. And now I'm more afraid to take risks, so that's also a difference.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting. So over 50, you're more afraid to take risk with
Yeah,
money.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm more. Yeah. How do you say? Um, Less like taking risks and spending a lot of money, and yeah, it's like, okay, more aware, more conscious about my choices, where
More
to
conscious
spend.
about your choices in how you use your money.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Very
yeah, yeah.
good. And do you think our views on money are tied to our feelings about ourselves?
Yeah, that's a nice question. I think that's really a big thing. I think a lot of people are, yeah, if you're not taking care of money, you're maybe, but that's my idea, my belief, you don't take care of yourself enough, because it's really self-care to
Yes.
yeah, if you say, oh, I don't care about money, or I don't know what's on my banking account, or then I think you're not taking care enough of yourself. But that's
Yeah.
my belief. Yeah.
Yes. It's interesting. It's almost that we really need to self-reflect, or
Yeah.
reflect about ourselves or what we do,
Yeah.
with emotionally or in any other way in our relationships and so on. And
Yeah.
so money is just one of those things that we need to reflect on. But I think, especially women of our generation, we probably haven't reflected on money very much. But
Yeah.
really, it's important to do so, because the rest of our life is affected by what we do with our money.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And yeah, it's also, we are, I think, the first generation who wants to be, who can be independent.
Mm.
Our mothers, my mother, she worked, but she mostly took care of her children, her 4 children, and my father was always working very hard and making, yeah, being taking care of his family with his work and his yeah
Mm.
yeah, making the money. And my mother, she did a little bit of work, but it was not as important as it is now. I think we are in that transition,
Mm.
and so we are, I think it's my role as a mother to talk about money, and to tell my daughters it's important to take care of money, and don't be afraid too much to spend money, because that's also important, to take
Yes.
care of yourself. If you only keep your money with you, then it's also not very healthy, because there is so much fear around it, and
Yes.
then you don't believe that you are capable of making money if you keep all the money with
Yeah.
you. That's my idea. So I think there has to be a good balance. So talking about it is the first step, and being aware what I'm doing. What do I? Am I a big spender, or am I a saver, or is it in balance? And yeah, that's, I think, really important to talk about it, and don't be afraid to talk about it. And also, I don't
Yeah.
know about you, but if I don't know what my friends are earning, or
Mm.
and most of the people are very negative about money. I
Mm.
don't know if you have the same
Yes, I
experience.
wouldn't dare ask what my friends were earning, and
No,
I don't think I've ever been told.
no,
So no, it's interesting how we don't share those things, whereas with our friends we would share the deepest emotional things, wouldn't we,
yeah,
or what's
yeah,
going on in our lives, but probably very rarely about money.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's very
interesting, right?
interesting.
And that's also because I think our parents are, they were so afraid to lose money. They grew up
Mm.
poor, and yeah, they earned all the money themselves, and they worked hard, and that's my case.
Mm.
And so they were maybe afraid to talk positive about money, and that's what we are. If we are not aware of those patterns,
Mm.
we keep on going. And so I like to open it up and to, yeah, to believe money is energy, and it's, yeah, it's, if you feel good about money, then it will go to the right people. And yeah, I think the more women earn money, the
Mm.
better the world will be. That's my bigger vision.
Yes.
And yeah.
No, it's interesting about our parents. My parents were very young when the Great Depression was on. And of course, it was very difficult for most people then. And so I think they, even when they were quite well off in their later years, they were very, very reluctant to spend money. They wanted to hold on to it because they knew what it was like not to have it, and they knew what tough times were. So it is interesting how even our youth and how we were brought up affects what we think about money.
Yeah, yeah. And now times are different. Yeah. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Did you want to say something more?
Yeah, now times are different. And if you believe you can make money, you can earn money, there's always a way to find money. That's my belief. And
Yes.
you are more creative. And I've had also, when I was running my store, I had huge debts because I had to buy stock. And but I knew in my head I was able to find a way to figure things out, and there is always a way. And it's a belief, it's a mindset. I think that's really important, and to work on the mindset.
Yes, I agree with that. I think we often have more choices than we think we have. Like we might have one particular thing in our mind that we think we should do, and when that doesn't work out, we think, oh, that's it, you know, it's failed. But there are normally other choices that we can make to get us through things or around things.
Yeah. Nice.
So now that you have the wisdom of plus 50, what is the one piece of advice about money that you would give to your younger self?
Yeah, I think I was maybe a little bit too positive around money. And I think it's good to talk about money also with your friends and to be open with it. And I think we need to have education in school around money, and also as parents, you need to educate your children. So my younger self, I would tell her, study around money and see what's possible, and maybe it's not scary, it's interesting. It's also I think that's learning more around money, and at an early age. It's not for older people. You can start at a young age. And when my daughters are 21 and 19, and I think that's a good age to start maybe saving a little bit of money and do some little investments just to get the idea what it is, and see on the longer term. And you don't have to be like really sticked, or what's the word, like really focused on money alone. But it's like taking care of yourself.
Yes. No, you've mentioned that a few times, and I love that taking care of money is actually taking care of yourself. And it's interesting, I don't think that even 18 or 19 or 20, I think you can start earlier, because my little grandson turned 9 just last week, and I gave him a book written for children about investment ideas and so on, and he loved it. In fact, we were at a park and he sat on the swing and started reading it. So you know, it's never too early to start, really. And it's fun. Like the book was written in a fun way, so that it didn't have a serious side to it, you know, like it's fun to think about possibilities and think about how you can be creative to earn money.
Oh, nice. So maybe it's nice to share the title of the book.
Oh, okay. Well, it's called, the adult version is called The Barefoot Investor. I can't remember, but it's such an unusual title. I'm sure that if you looked it up, you would find it. And then the children's version is The Barefoot Investor for Kids.
Oh, so nice. That's really good. And is it from Australia?
It is. He's an Australian guy, yes. But I'm sure many of the tips in there would go across countries, you know, just the usual things about compound interest and all of that, but just helping you to imagine money in a different way.
Wow, that's really cool. I like that. Yeah. I
Oh,
haven't
good.
seen it in the Netherlands, but yeah, probably it's here also. But in schools, yeah, I think that's really good start to,
Yes,
yeah,
I do
nice.
too. And the other thing that I just wanted to comment about women over 50, I just think that in the past, when we turned 50 or, you know, around about that time or a bit later maybe, we thought that our working life had finished or what we could contribute to society had finished. But more and more women 50 plus are contributing to society and starting new ventures. And I just think with their wisdom, they're offering so much to the world.
Yeah, yeah,
And yes, I mean, I follow women who are in their 80s and they're just doing such incredible things, but plus they've got all that wisdom to pass on. So I think being over 50 is a very exciting time.
yeah, that's so good you sharing that, because that's also my focus in my business, is helping 50 plus women to start their own business or to grow their own business, and um, giving them more confidence, because that's most of the time that's the part which is, yeah, the working, the mindset about you're worth it, and really there's so much wisdom in you, and so much experience. Now your children have grown up, if you have children, and you have more time, so there's so much to, yeah, to give to the world and to help other people, and share your wisdom. And I think this is a very nice age, and I see a lot of friends of mine, of me, they are starting their own business, and it's very successful. It's really, that's amazing. I like that so much, because before, when they're mothers and working mothers, it was really difficult or challenging to find balance, and now they are free. And now you can make money, and yeah, take care of yourself and grow your personality, and everything. There's so much possible. Yeah, I like that.
Fantastic. So, Rose, how can people find out more about you if they would like to get in contact with you?
Yeah, I have a website, and I also have a free ebook on my website. It's in Dutch. Maybe the best idea is to send me an email, and I have an English version as well. My email is info at roosmarijvos.com. Maybe we'll share it in somewhere
All
because
right,
it's in
fantastic.
Dutch. It's Roosmarijn Vos, but I'm not gonna spell it
Lovely.
completely. Yeah, but it's
All right.
roosmarijvos.com. So there people can find me and send me an email. It's a pleasure to chat, and yeah, nice.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I really enjoyed this conversation, and I'm sure that if women would like to start a business and would like to be encouraged, I'm sure you're just the person. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jeanette. Bye
Okay.
bye.